Hey, what's up, guys? I'm not gonna take too long with this video, because it's late and I got, work and adult things to do and stuff like that. But I just wanted to make this video really quickly to address what's been going on in our nation. And I promise I'm gonna keep it real short because I've already said all I had to say, but I thought I'd share with you guys. Um, Obviously, in regards to the death of George Floyd and Breonna Taylor and Ahmaud Arbery and all the innocent uh, people of color, the innocent uh, image bearers of God that were unjustly murdered. Um, that number one, it wasn't right. It's not right. Never was right. Never will be. And we should push for justice for these innocent lives that were taken from us. Um, Number two, the response that has been happening in terms of the looting, the rioting, the violence, the fires, all of that. Um, you realize that that's all in response with hatred. It Hatred cannot drive out hatred. Only love can drive out hatred. And Dr. Martin Luther King said that himself. And it's also in the Bible. Like we overcome hatred by repaying evil with good. And obviously, as humans, because of our sinful and fallen nature, our standard and definition of good is not God's standard of good. And in response with like all the protests, I personally think, if you want to go to the protests and you do it peacefully, you do so peacefully. If you are uncomfortable with going to the protest, then just stay home. Pray for the protesters there, pray for the law enforcement that have to be there to ensure the safety of the people. And if you are even in the protests, are you going there to pray for law enforcement, pray for the protesters, pray for first responders, and are you going to preach and proclaim the gospel out in those streets? And again, just to jump back to if you're not comfortable going to the protests and staying home, you can find ways to contribute to the discussion by donating food or donating supplies in any way that you can, and also fostering healthy discussions and trying to find solutions and try to bring solutions to the table and not further aggravate the problem. Uh, and then on top of the fact, I also want to mention that I do believe we are in the last days, and we are about to see some more and more stuff come down. But also, it's going to be a time for one of the greatest moves of God to happen in our nation. So, with that being said, I just want to share my thoughts with you guys on this whole topic, and also to encourage you guys to be praying, to be studying your word day in and day out, and to just keep your eye out on things, and remember that no matter what happens, God is still in control, and He is coming back soon for His people. So, love you guys. Be blessed. Be encouraged.